One of the most common issues I see families wrestling with is how to integrate different members of the family into the process, from grandparents to parents to children. When it's done well, not only can they create a family legacy, but they can bring members of the family closer together through a worthwhile effort of making their charitable donations.
I think most families that are charitably inclined are really looking to make an impact, number one. They have a charitable interest that's really designed to fulfill the kinds of needs that they see in either their community or with regard to some of the organizations that they've been exposed to. Most families want to do it in such a way that they are able to do it over a long period of time, use the resources that are available, define those resources early enough in the process. And I think it's really a matter of like any other financial need that most families have. They need to identify what resources they have to allocate to the various causes that they want to support. And the challenge really becomes the execution of that. And I think there's various ways of assisting families in properly executing their charitable giving, because the vehicles by which they deliver their charitable funding is really utmost importance to them. They don't have the time or expertise in many cases to utilize or identify the methods by which they're going to do it. They just know that they want to go ahead and do it.
A really big issue with a lot of people, especially people who are experienced already at philanthropic giving and are interested in doing something very significant for charity, is the ongoing involvement of their extended family, their children, their grandchildren in the future, and perpetuating the family's philanthropic legacy. With the more sophisticated charitable givers, that's a very big issue. Another big issue, which is almost more of a practical issue for people that are philanthropically inclined, is how much do they need to keep for themselves, how much do they need to keep for their family, and how much can they afford to give away after taking into account the tax benefits of making these gifts.
Families are often looking for ways to get the younger generations involved in charitable giving. I found private foundations and gifts to donor-advised funds are often some of the best ways to get the younger generations involved. In addition, while not a driver, taxes are often a big factor in charitable giving decisions. And again, private foundations and donor-advised funds are efficient ways to accomplish those goals as well.
The first thing they have to determine is to what extent they can make a gift, what they're comfortable giving. Once they make that decision about what they're likely to give, I think what they really want to find out next is where they want to give it. They want to find a place that they can be excited about supporting a project that might be innovative or creative, or frankly something more traditional that just may be very meaningful to them. And then once they've identified how much they want to give, are comfortable giving, and to whom they want to give it, then I think the question, where they bring in their advisors, is determining how they want to make that gift. What makes the most sense for them as a family? What makes the most sense for the recipient charity?